Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. I wanted to go over the services that my company offers because I think I tend to get a lot of questions at the beginning of the year, or even during the summer when it's more downtime, but especially at the beginning of a new year when people are starting new businesses and all of this. And I was reading an article today saying that I believe it's I want to say it was like 4.2 or 4.5 million people have quit their 9-to-5 jobs since around the Thanksgiving holiday of 2021. And I'm like, in the last 60 days, people, and what they're doing is a good portion of them are going into entrepreneurship, starting their own companies. They're realizing through this pandemic how much corporate America in general, I'm not speaking about specific companies, but just in general, has not had their back. You know, there's been very few corporate companies that have really stepped up to the plate during this pandemic to support their workers. It's so interesting how people are taking the leap right now. And I think it's amazing. I don't down anyone with the 9-to-5. My old 9-to-5 helped me fund my dream of having my own business. So I don't fault it. Leave your 9-to-5 when you are ready. But if you keep getting that pinging thing in your soul about going full time with your own business, it's not easy. You have to prepare, but you can do it. It can be done. So that is the reason why I wanted to go over the services that my company offers, because we often work with small businesses that have been established for many years, entrepreneurs, and also budding businesses and budding entrepreneurs who have no clue where they want to begin or where to start. So I just wanted to kind of run through the services, and if you have any questions at all, you can always email us as well. So the main function of OnyxQueen Media is brand management and marketing. So by brand management, I mean that we go into a company. It could be a brick and mortar space. I've definitely had brick and mortar companies where I actually walk into their business and I sit with them and I observe basically how their business runs. Sometimes I do the entire business day, from when they open their doors to when they close. And I basically take survey of how they deal with their customers. How is it when a customer walks through the door? I look at the layout of the place, just to see how the business is running. Is it running efficiently? I try to go there on a really busy day to see how slammed they are, to see how they deal with their clientele when they are stretched absolutely thin. That's when I really love to, look into my clients, because then you can really see what type of pressures they deal with and how can I come up with systems and, put protocols in place for them to be able to work more efficiently. So I look at their brands and the direction that their brands are going, and basically manage that. I also manage personalities. So there are folks that are on television. I have a lot of folks in the food industry and lifestyle. So many of my clients you've probably seen on TV. You've seen them on Good Morning America. You've seen them on Food Network and, all that sort of stuff. So that's a really exciting piece of my job, is when I see my clients on television. It's it's still, even though I've been doing this for so many years, it's still a thrill for me to tune in to a morning show and my client is on there, whipping up one of their dishes, like it still blows my mind. Like, wow, I really get to do this, for a living. And it's amazing. So brand management, the different things that would fall under brand management would be business strategy consultations, brand negotiations and partnerships. So if you're trying to land certain brand deals, we can negotiate those contracts for you. Product distribution consultation. So do you have a product that you want to put out to the masses? Do you have spices? I have a client right now that has a beignet mix that did very well over the holidays. So there's many different things that you may be trying to put out there. Maybe you're an author and you have a book, things of that nature. So we kind of give you, we kind of give you like a litmus test of what is going on out in the atmosphere within your genre, and give you guidance on how to navigate that. Strategic consulting and coaching, that's what would come with that. Public relations, yes, we do cover public relations as well. So for media, like I said, you'll see my clients on TV, radio, and also they'll be doing podcasts and things like that as well. Brand identity establishment, websites and logos. This is for the budding entrepreneurs, the new business owners who haven't even established what their brand is going to look like. They haven't established a tagline. They may not even have a company name. They may be just getting started. So we help you navigate through that. We set up mood boards for you. What are the colors of your brand? All that sort of stuff. We will definitely come up with ideas and work with you on that. And we also do a lot with brand ambassadors and influencer marketing, and also a lot with VIP gifting suites. So if you've ever seen some of those award shows where they give like those celebrities a tote bag and they can go around to the different tables and sample the different products. It could be candles, it could be jewelry, it could be clothing, books, anything like that. We definitely do things like that as well. The next section of the business is the social media and online consultancy. So this leans more into the marketing aspect. So we definitely do SEO strategy, which is search engine optimization. So we will make sure that your website is being picked up and found when people Google you. If you Google your business name, you should be able to dominate the first few pages of Google. If you look up OnyxQueen, even just OnyxQueen by itself, you're going to see everything that has to do with me and my business. If you do OnyxQueen Media, even more so. So that's what you really want. You want your search engine optimized with your information. So that means anytime you search for something in Google, anytime you search for something in Yahoo or any other search engine that you may use, that your business comes up and it's strong, right? Social media marketing, absolutely. Setting up ads for people. So we definitely do Facebook ads and Instagram ads and Google. We look at your Google Analytics and make sure that any ads that you have running on Google are optimized, right? Setting up and the maintenance of your social media account. So if you don't know what to post on social media, I have a handful of clients that they don't do anything with their social media. We post for them. We come up with the captions, we do their flyers, videos, set to music, animations, all that sort of stuff that we do for them. So they don't even have to think about it. All they have to do is run their business on the front end and we will take care of that stuff on the back end. Right? And on top of that, we also look into ways to organically grow your followers. And I will tell you this, and this is what I tell my clients all the time. If you want to organically grow your followers, you have to interact with them. You can't just post once a week and then go away, for a whole 7 days and don't interact with people. So that means going live. That means posting I was going to say TikToks, but yeah, if you want to be over on TikTok, you can do that too. Mainly I do Instagram. So definitely do your reels, mix it up. Don't just put posts every day. Mix it up with some reels, go live every now and then, do the long form videos that go into IGTV. These are all great ways to organically grow your followers, right? Curate social media content. Again, this is something that we are very good at. We come up with all different types of things for your particular brand. So we could have anybody from chefs to doctors or whatever the case may be. We'll put up flyers. We will make specific things that have to do directly with your brand. We will follow hashtags and, all of this to make sure that your brand is being seen in your genre. So if you are a doctor, you want to be seen in a certain circle, we're going to make sure your hashtags, your search engine optimization is the best that it can be so that you come up amongst your peers, right? So that you get found, basically. We do a lot with podcasts. Of course, you're listening to our podcast right now. Podcast producing and editing. We have a couple of clients that's what we do for them. We produce their podcasts. We edit their podcasts. It could be putting music on the background, and we say editing, I mean chopping it up, cleaning up the podcast. Maybe the podcast was 40 minutes long and we condense it down to 25 minutes. We're very good at editing and putting things together for that. Then we also maintain people's newsletters. So if you are a business that has products, how are you going to let people know about what you have? Newsletter blasts, we will handle that. We handle the maintenance of it. Not only do we create the newsletters and the wording in there, we also make sure that they get sent out on a timely manner. And I would say I suggest newsletters go out once a week. Some people can get away with once or twice a month, but I think once a week keeps you in front of your audience and lets them know that you're there. Okay. And then we're still tried and true with the event planning. People remember when I used to do weddings, that was in my old 9-to-5 life. I only had the weekends. So I could really only do weddings and baby showers and bridal showers and social events. But when I quit my 9-to-5 job, then that opened up the Monday through Friday for me to be able to work with corporate companies. So, but we still have event planning. If somebody really, really wants me to do their wedding, I do on occasion, but we do a lot of events in the lifestyle arena. It could be debuts of music, things of that nature. So we are definitely a green room heavy team, and we come in there with our group of 3 or 4 people, and we set your green room up and make sure that all of those folks who are performing, make sure that they're taken care of backstage, have everything ready for you, whatever it is. If you have special dietary needs, all that sort of stuff, we make sure that all of your things are in order backstage so that you can go on stage and perform and be amazing. We definitely take care of all of the catering and craft services. We work with very professional folks who I trust 110%, who come through every single time. So if you have a full planning, partial planning, or maybe you're even 30 days out, and you just need someone to come in and fashion up the logistics, and for the day of, we can do that. And that includes red carpets, meet and greets, all of that. Okay. So I just wanted to give that rundown of all of our services. And of course, we have other services outside of this, but those are the main core things that we do. So we have that brand management, the social media, and online marketing, as well as the event planning. So feel free to email us if you have any questions at all. You can get in touch with me, hello@OnyxQueenMedia.com. And if you want to see things that I post on social media, definitely Instagram is my most active social media, @OnyxQueenMedia. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/OnyxHoney. Start saving right now.